Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Envy and today we're watching episode 6 of Solo Leveling. I hope you're doing as well as you can be, taking care of yourselves as much as you can, and staying safe in general. Now, episode 5, right? Episode 5 is where we see Jinwoo in the middle of his glow up, right? People have started to notice him, they started hitting on him, which he remains oblivious to, right? He hasn't quite realized it yet. I don't know if he will. He does seem a bit dense that way, right? So, yeah, we see that he needs to pay his rent, right? So, what he does is he joins this raid, right? It's like a core member, right? It's a fixed team, but they never have enough members to participate in the raid, so they usually hire others as fillers, right? So what Jingu does is he signs a contract that basically says they're gonna pay him a fixed fee, right? But he's also not gonna be entitled to any of the essence stones that monsters drop, right? Because he's not going to be participating in combat. He's just going to be carrying resources and stuff. Another character that we're introduced to is Eugenio, right? Who is rich. Seems like a good guy, very golden retriever energy. He arrives in his super shiny, expensive armor, right? So I'm not quite sure if he signed the same contract. I don't think he did, but he's also as a filler, right? It's his first raid. So yeah, at first it's okay, right? They go in, there aren't any monsters, but then they eventually stumble upon a room where it's basically filled to the brim with mana stones, right? Now, the thing is, there was nothing in Jinwoo's contract about mana stones, just combat and essence stones, right? So Eugenio points this out and says that Jinwoo is entitled to his own cut. Now, this is when we start noticing that something's not quite right, right? Jinwoo's instincts, which have all never really failed him before, right? He basically noticed that something was a bit shady from the start because they never hire healers, right? They don't have healers. They always participate just with the not the DPS, like the attackers and the tanks, right? So at first, Jinwoo's instincts also get them through like the first wave of monsters, which had been hidden before, right? So, but still, the rest of the group remains thankless because they're very soon to turn on them, right? They don't seem very keen on sharing the mana stones, and what happens is they tell Jino and Jinwoo to stay in the room with the boss, right? With the boss that's asleep, while they go get all the equipment they need to mine, right? Which was obviously a lie because I think what they do is they bring down this like they seal off the exit and in the result as a result of all the chaos, the boss seems to be waking up, right? Now Jinwoo plans to fight the boss. I'm not sure how this is going to go because even if they fight the boss, right, how are they going to get out, and are they going to have to fight the raiders as well or their teammates or whatever, right? Because those are all like C ranks and D ranks, and we're not quite sure where Jinwoo stands right now, right? Also, we were introduced to Baek, this episode, who is one of the seven S-rank hunters, right? I'm not sure. There was a bit of a focus on him last episode. I'm not entirely sure why. So maybe we'll see. Maybe he's gonna come in and intervene somehow. Not sure. But yes, regardless, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
ドンソクさん、こんな面倒なことする必要あります？別にあそこで殺してしまえば。
Damn. Did he send something from Jinwoo? Oh, no.
大弱兵器だか便器だか知らねえけど、くせ弱い E 級とレイド経験ゼロの D 級でボスを倒すなんて無理。に横道があった。
Oh, that answers my question. Okay.
さすがドンソクさん。
Are they all gonna die?
寝てなかったら
Will Jinwoo kill them? I mean, killing people is a,
あのガキの装備見た
you know.
と盾だけでも数億すんぞ。
Oh
7
no.
鉱石がダメなら
His stuff will have to do. These people are the worst.
本か調べてみようじゃん。
They do deserve to die.
夕飯
I'm not.
あのでけえの一人で倒す自信あっか。
あるわけないじゃないですか。
But
正直俺も
honestly, I'm not worried about the boss. I'm worried about these guys.
つまりあの雑魚どもはだって
Which obviously means that they absolutely have a chance.
C 級のボスを一人で倒すには B 級。
Oh.
せめて C の上くらいの力がない
So
と
that
無理なん
does
ですよ。
that make him up a C rank or B rank?
ジンホの
He already looks so different. But that means if he beats this boss, that'll be a big level up, right? A big jump in levels. So it only makes sense to fight a C rank. Guaranteed to be a lot stronger. Oh. I don't feel intimidated. I mean, once you've faced off with the statue, or well, gotten stomped by the statue. What? Is he still using the same dagger in this? Garp.
連日会議続きでさすがに気がめいってきたよ。
この後は何もご予定がないと伺っております。
Can he take a nap?
ご指導お願い
For a bit of instruction. Oh, he has very kind eyes. Grandpa eyes. Okay, how do we beat the spider? Cut off its legs? Not working. Okay. Eyes? Can he crush them again? Yeah. Oh god, his eyes. Fake his ranking. Why? Oh. Yikes. What am I doing here? Right? Stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, we know Jinwoo is not a serial killer. Oh no, fatigue. What can he do? Maybe like tap the tongue, right? So the poison goes directly. Oh shit. Ew. Ew, looks like vomit. Although that's... damn. Acid. How often can it spit? Like a freak. Dash! Nice. Oh no. He needs to aim for the tongue. I mean, can it be that hard? It's like always out of its mouth. This is why he should have invested in intelligence. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, he's cooked. Damn. Okay. Can he throw the dagger? Maybe? What? Wait, what? How? How did he have it left over from his dailies? He is going to explain it to us. Oh, let's go. No, it's not the tongue after all. Ew, the eyes. Okay. That should do it. That should do it. Oh, damn. I can only imagine what this looks like to Jino. It's his first grade. Nice. Okay, now he has to take it out. Master of the dungeon. Oh, how many level ups? Oh, that is smart. Oh, that guy's gonna be terrified. Like, in his head, he either gets killed by Jinwoo or he gets killed by those guys. Ooh, that should be pretty pricey. Aniki. Please don't kill me. Oh my god. Oh damn. That's gonna take him a very long time. Are they? Wait, what now? Wait, the boss? Is the boss dead? It's dead, right? Since he got the stone. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Oof. Holy shit. Damn. Damn. Yeah.
あの力におごることなく心身を鍛えることはとても大事だ。ダンジョンという極限の場所に身を置くならなおさら。そのような場において人の業とはいとも。
Oh no, what are they gonna do? Is the freaking boss dead? What? Are they?
いい装備つけてから検索してみたらす
I'm stressed.
巨人建設会長ユミョンハン
Oh no.
お前に機会をやる孫ジヌを殺せ
He's gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? I just watched him kill that huge ass spider. You're gonna be an accomplice. They think he killed the spider, right? Yeah. This is why you need to think outside the box. You can both die. What are they gonna do? Did Jinwoo level up enough? Maybe he did. No, he's not gonna do it. Oh, he's taking his chances with him. Oh god. Well, I guess now they will. Or at least Jinwoo will. Urgent quest. Oh shit, he has to defeat them. What are the rewards? Is there a penalty? Can I go back and check? Hang on. There are people present who want to kill the player. Defeat them all and ensure your safety. Oh, there will be a... Oh god, there is a penalty. Hopefully there's no timer. Oh shit. We don't know them, right? I was like, wait, have we met them before? Because I don't remember. Ah, different guilds. Oh. Oh. Okay. So it's like there's never any evidence? Oh, shit. What now? No, he's not dead. He's like, I know what death is. Oh. Oh god. Is he thinking of Mr. Kim? Oh. But he has no choice, right? Because it said appropriate penalty. What would that be? Which is suspicious, like really suspicious. Oh shit. And I'll use it to... I didn't. I didn't. Is he monologuing out loud? That guy's gonna die fast. I'm guessing the leader's gonna die last. Oh, it's getting a bit dark. But not a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, he's gonna die fast. Right, yeah. It's gonna be brutal, right? It's gonna be... Oh, he looks so dead inside. Yeah. Oh god. He's gonna disappear. Oh god. Oh, you can't really go back from this. Oh, the music. Very solemn music. Oh shit. Oh, the... Oh. Oh, I think I've heard this before. Yeah. Just the leader left. But is he the strongest? What's the point of asking this? Oh, he's cooked. This guy is so cooked. Is he gonna use his bare hands? No, he didn't kill him right away. He's still thinking he's E-rank. Yeah, he took that very, very personally. As he should. Oh, his brother. Yep. am always so surprised when something this brutal and gory happens. Somehow I'm just never expecting it. Same, Jino, same. Oh, the dungeon's closing. What about the stones? But what about the stones? Yeah, I mean, they weren't supposed to take part in the combat anyway, right? Oh, but he has blood on his jacket. Oh god. Does the system provide therapy? Murderous intent. But does it work against everyone or just weaker opponents? Sure, let's go with that. Please don't kill me!
どうかしたんですかいや
What?
傘持たせてよかったな
Oh, his sister. He gets to go home to her. Who the hell is this? The brother, right? Did his brotherly instincts go off? Or is it some other S ranker in Korea? Do we have an end credits? No. That was a heavy episode. Okay, so yeah, right. So the raid team, right? Their plan, after all, was to wake up the spider, have the spider eat Jinwoo and Jino, right? And then sneak back in through some alternative entrances, right? And also take Jino's armor, by the way. So evil people, right? We already knew that, but like it was just sort of reinforced. And Jinwoo, as expected, beat the spider. He did have a little trouble, right? Since again, the spider, it was difficult to pierce through the exoskeleton, but he managed to find the weak spot. The special effects of the dagger helped, right? So I wasn't really worried about the spider. Now I wonder if this makes him like lower C rank or B rank, since to beat the spider, right, by yourself, you have to be at least like higher, upper C rank or B rank, right? So that's like very, very quick progress. We also see they seem to do this. We saw like Gogani and Wu Jinchul, right? We just saw a glimpse of their daily life. Like they trained together in martial arts, right? We got like a very tiny glimpse of how strong Gogani is, right? They do this a lot. They introduce random characters. Like we saw Baek, I thought he was gonna show up, but he didn't. Right, but like even Gogani was talking about human nature, right? And how in these kind of situations it tends to either, it's a real test of your, I guess, morals, right? Because even in such situations, it's more often than not like the worst part of a person really shows up. And Jino seems to be having a very terrifying realization as he sees how strong Jinwoo is, right? Because there's something called false rankers, right? People who can control their aura, I guess, or their power, and they register as low ranks just to, I guess, kill people for fun for some reason, right? So he seems to think that's what Jinwoo is. Now, it's like, I can't even imagine that poor guy. Imagine being in his shoes, right? Either those guys kill you or this guy kills you. But in the end, he does take his chances with Jinwoo instead, right? Because in the end, Jinwoo did not try to kill him, and he killed the boss. And yeah, thankfully, so one thing I think we found out, I can't remember if we knew this already, but Jinwoo can save his daily rewards, right? He had his full recovery as a reward, right? It was there with he'd saved it from doing his daily, so that's very, very useful actually. And again, there was a whole Gogani said this whole thing about how training is still important, right? That I think Woo Jinchul was saying that training is not going to increase your power, right? It's not going to increase your rank, but it's still important. It's still important to hone yourself, hone the technique, and be disciplined, right? Again, we see that the thugs come back and they see that the boss has been beaten. They assume Jino was the one who beat her, right, with his special armor and sword. They don't even consider the fact that Jinwoo could have done anything at all. Right? But then things take a turn when they ask Jino to kill Jinwoo, right? And join them and be an accomplice. Right? Again, a very good example of how evil people can really be, right? In such situations where when they're in a position of power, right? How they choose to use that power and authority, right? And these people obviously are using it in the worst way. So Jino refuses, right? I suppose partially because he is also scared of Jinwoo and knows how strong he is, but also probably because like he made his choice, right? Like among the two factions, only one of them really tried to kill him. Jinwoo hasn't tried to do anything to him, and I think like he seems like a really good guy. So I mean, the mage attacks Jinwoo, right? He goes flying. They think he's done, but but I think before that, he gets a quest, right? It's like the system senses that he's in danger, and he gets a quest to defeat. Now here's the question: it's specifically said defeat the other players or opponents, right? Now, okay, they're not players; they're opponents. Did it specifically mean kill, or did they just mean defeat? Right? Because Jinwoo chose to interpret that as kill. But like would just defeating them, like just knocking them out have sufficed? That's a question here, right? But because he seemed very sure that the system wants him to kill them. But I wonder if that's like how he chose to interpret it. Or like he did not really see any other meaning to it. So he also gets attacked by the mage, right? Because they think he's spacing out. So he sort of gets triggered, right? I think he has a lot of PTSD, not just from the statues, but like from Mr. Kim, but like all the others, right? When he was sort of left there as a sacrifice, right? He has like a lot of triggers, and I think this is something that sort of set him off, right? Where he's reminded once again that in this world, if you're weak, you get trampled on, right? You have no power, you're at the mercy of everyone else, right? And even though he's no longer weak, right? He isn't weak anymore. Like, I feel like that sort of trauma is not really going to go away, right? Because it's been many years of dealing with that, of just being sort of oppressed, right? In this world where, just because of RNG, some people end up being super powerful, while people like him were left at the bottom, right? So it's like he's always known this, but now he's in a position to actually do something about it. And it's like a me or them sort of thing, right? For two reasons. One, if he doesn't kill them, they kill him, right? And two, the system didn't really give him much of a choice, right? He had to beat them. And I wonder, I feel like maybe even if he just knocked them out, maybe they would have come after him again, right? It's like in that moment, it really was like he felt like he had no choice but to kill them. I wonder what the penalty would have been, right? It says, or it always says appropriate penalty. So what is the penalty for not killing someone, right? For choosing not to kill people, right? Because if it was something like the first penalty, I mean, dialed up probably, right? According to his level, he could have still survived that, right? But then, okay, suppose that he refused to kill them. Would the penalty have kicked in right away, right? Because if he'd been teleported away, then Eugenio would have been left at their mercy. There's that as well, right? But even like Jinwoo has realized, I mean, he probably always knew it, but it's becoming more and more apparent that the system probably has an agenda, right? It wants something from him. It is trying to keep him alive, and it's making him kill people, right? Again, I'm not entirely sure if that really meant defeat or kill. But, he didn't really have a lot of options because those people were more than ready to kill him, right? They've killed before. But this situation sends him into obviously, understandably, into a very bad mental space, right? Where he seems very dead inside, right? It's like everything is drained away, and it's a very brutal sort of massacre, and it's very heavy. I really like the music, like really like the music, but it was a very, what's the word for it, somber, a very heavy moment, right? Because it's like he's very clearly crossing a line that he can't really come back from, right? This is not something you come back from. So even before he killed Dong-suk, right, the leader, he said something about his brother, who we probably see at the end, but I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I do remember his brother was a big shot, so somehow. So I don't know if that was him, but he said something about his brother, who I assume is gonna come into play. But Jinwoo does not really care. He's like, you try to kill me thrice, right? Like, I feel like it's a good thing, right? He's gonna start taking this very, very personally. I wonder if Mr. Kim is next. I'm not saying I want him to be, right? But like, just saying, he better apologize on his knees. Um, but it's really funny, right? Like Dong-suk, after everything he did, he still tried to negotiate with Jinwoo, right? It's like these types never really learn, right? It's probably because they can be negotiated with, right? Like, for example, if he was about to kill someone and they promised him to pay him, right? He would maybe go for it, right? So it's like he really thought that that would work on Jinwoo as well. But Jinwoo was like, nah, you tried to kill me. That's it. You're done. But like we've seen glimpses of it, but like Jinwoo has a lot of trauma from that particular dungeon, right? From different sources. So I wonder how he's gonna deal with it over time. And he got a scale from it. He got murderous intent, right? So which sort of puts his opponents into a state of panic for a limited amount of time. I wonder if it's only gonna, how it works. Like maybe it'll only work on people who are at the same level and below, and not higher up, or does it work on everyone? It's again, very, very, very heavy. It's like he chose to kill people today, but at the same time, he wasn't really given a choice. But then at the same time, he could have maybe chosen to see what the penalty was. But then Eugenio would have probably gotten killed if he'd gotten teleported away to deal with the penalties. Right? But I wonder how it's going to go from here on out now that he's killed people, right? Monsters are a different thing, but people, right? It's like once you do it, it you start becoming more comfortable with it, right? It's almost like a slippery slope. So he's going to need, again, he's going to need discipline, right? He's going to need control. I wish he had someone to talk to about all of this, right? Someone who would maybe understand. Because I don't know. I mean, Jeno was with him in this, but I don't know how much he would really understand. We don't know him that way, right? Like, we know this was, but again, we know this was his first trade, so he doesn't really have a lot of experience with all this. But anyway, interesting episode, right? It really makes you think. It gives you a lot to sort of mentally chew on. But yeah, even like you kind of see like Jinwoo has not really been in the best mental space. Like this high from getting stronger, has sort of kept him going. But I feel like it doesn't look like he's in a very good mental space. I don't know how much they're going to really focus on that though, right? Eventually he's going to have to snap out of it. But we'll see how it goes, right? Anyway, take care of yourselves, you guys. Stay safe. Have a lovely rest of your week. I'm gonna see you for To Be Hero X episode 7 next week. I can't wait. Can't wait. Stressed about that too. But yes, thank you so much for watching.